America is the only modern democracy that loses its presidents, leaders, and people to more gun than any other country in the free world. And the assassination of Charlie Kirk has again proved that. Note that there's no comparison between presidents like Lincoln and Kennedy to commentators like Kirk. But what links them is the way their deaths tell us something about America itself. Kirk was not an elected leader, nor was he leading a movement. He was simply a commentator, an activist, and an organizer who built a following among students and people. And when a sniper shot him from a rooftop at Utah Valley University, it proved something new. In the past, violence targeted presidents and leaders. Today, it targets anyone with influence. The suspect, Tyler Robinson, was not a Cold War spy. He was not an agent of a foreign state. He was a young man raised in America's endless online rage. His profile fit a new pattern: politically obsessed, isolated, drowning in anger, and finally taking aim at someone who embodied the other side. So what do these killings, stacked together, actually reveal about America? First, truth breeds blood. Look at the 1960s. The country was split on race, Vietnam, and the Cold War. Kennedy promised a new frontier, but his death reminded people how divided the country really was. Now, think of today. Families avoid talking politics at dinner. Friendships break over who someone voted for. Entire communities are divided into red and blue. Politics has stopped being about taxes or healthcare. It has become about identity, who you are, who you love, where you pray, and what you post online. Second, assassinations never silence ideas. In a nation like America, guns will never succeed in silencing voices. Instead, they will further aggravate the rage. Some people loved Kirk, and others despised him. But in death, he has become bigger than he was in life. His followers now see him as a martyr. His enemies see him as proof of how dangerous politics has become. Either way, the did not erase him. It multiplied his reach. This is the cruel irony of political violence. It tries to silence. Instead, it shouts louder. Louder revenge, louder bloodshed, louder war. Third, the media multiplies the violence. The times have gone when funerals were televised only on TV and a few cameras were set outside hotels. Today, every person with a phone is a broadcaster. When Kirk was students filmed themselves screaming, running, crying. Those clips spread on TikTok before police even arrived. By the time the suspect's name was released, thousands of conspiracy theories were already trending. This is the danger of today's media world. Assassinations are no longer just tragedies. They are viral content. They are hashtags. And all this is making us Americans heartless. Fourth, America's rivals use every assassination as a weapon. After Kennedy was killed, Soviet media ran headlines saying America was unstable. After King's murder, China accused the US of being a hypocrite. During the Cold War, every killing was turned into propaganda. And the same thing happens now. Russian state outlets point to shootings in America as proof that democracy doesn't work. Chinese accounts online call America unsafe and violent, asking how Washington dares to tell others how to live. And these narratives do stick. They make allies question America's strength, and ordinary people wonder if the US is as safe and stable as it claims. And the fifth, assassinations weaken faith in democracy. Democracy depends on belief that words matter more than weapons, that ballots matter more than bullets. But every time a leader or activist is shot, that belief weakens. Students who watched Kirk fall may never look at politics the same way. They may decide it's not worth speaking out, not worth organizing, not worth showing up at all. That is the slowest but deadliest cost of political violence. Not just the life lost, but the voices that never rise because they are too scared. These assassinations reveal another truth. America is strong enough to survive them, but fragile enough to be broken by them. It speaks of freedom, but too often lets violence speak louder. It wants to lead the world, but struggles to protect its own public squares. And until the gun is removed from politics, that silence will return again.